precision, straight away.
You got precision.
Yep.
Downed him. Hello viewers, and today I've got another loadout that you can use in Warzone, and today we are using another LMG, but it doesn't perform like an LMG at all, because with this 8 attachment build for the Feng 82, or the Feng G as Steve, the person I play with, likes to call it, this is almost like a light assault rifle, a heavy submachine gun, with things like the quick draw grip and the nose stock really speeding things up. Combining that with the compensator reinforced barrel vertical foregrip, you've got the makings of a low recoil, high damage, fairly low RPM, but just really versatile, hard hitting gun. Looking at the stats here, the headshot is 54 meters, and because it's an LMG with a reinforced barrel, that will do 54 damage up to 87 meters. So it's essentially like a long range assault rifle will maybe do 50-60 meters, and that's if they're obviously using things like overpressured for bullet velocity and maybe a long barrel. So that sort of is what you're essentially comparing it to. This is doing 54 damage up to 87.6 meters. If we were to compare this, for example, to the growl that people use, or this is the growl that I use, this is 43 damage to the head, only up to 47 meters. So it's almost half the distance, and sorry for the banging if you can hear that, and significantly less damage. So we're looking at the rest of the body. It's 34 to the neck, chest and stomach, arms, appendages, whatever. Compare this to the Feng, we've got 45, so a body shot or a neck shot, even an appendage shot, does more damage than a growl to the neck or the chest than this does anywhere else on the body. Now, I did mention the fire rate is slightly lower, it's 461 RPM. So the one downside to this weapon is that if you miss a shot in sort of the tempo of the firing, the do, if you miss one, you need to make sure you don't do that, essentially. But let's go through these attachments. As I always say with the optic, in the gameplay that I've got to show you, you'll see I'm using a holographic and this. It's a slightly magnified scope, essentially. It's a 1.25, just to really build upon the fact that it has got almost 90 meters effective damage range. You just want that little bit of zoom so you can just get up a couple of hits, because essentially you get a headshot with this at less than 90 meters. It's an entire armor plate gone. So, and if you think about in terms of the logistics of a fight, players having to armor up, you take away an armor plate and a bit, you've essentially taken off 2 armor plates, because for them to be full health again, they've got to armor up twice from 1 bullet to the head, up to 90 meters with this gun. I think that's a pretty good way of sort of quantifying or giving you a good idea as to the potential performance of this gun. As I mentioned, the compensator, huge vertical recoil improvements for that slow but quite high recoil gun. It hardly recoils at all now. It's slow. It recoils a bit more than the average assault rifle, but it's hitting so much harder, and the recoil pattern is really predictable. It's really easy to get used to, even with a controller. Keyboard and mouse, even better if you're using that. We're using the reinforced barrel because I want this to be a hybrid, very versatile, like with the nose stock, essentially becoming a big SMG. The reinforced barrel does improve both damage range and bullet velocity, and this combination of the attachments, I should mention, the bullet velocity is 931 meters per second, so it's definitely nothing to, it's not amazing, but it's boosted enough that it is faster than like a standard sniper. I think I always say it might have changed now, but a HDR is standard 800 meters per second bullet velocity, so this is 130 odd meters per second faster than a standard HDR that you might pick up. So it is quick. Again, tightening up that recoil spread, we're using the vertical foregrip to tighten up the horizontal recoil spread. So we've got the compensator for that, so it's tightening up that, and then the vertical foregrip, ironically, is horizontal recoil control, and it's tightening up the left and right bobbing of the gun during full auto fire. I think it's probably one of the most important attachments as far as recoil control goes, because horizontal recoil for me is just the worst. Now, as we are using an 8 attachment build, I have put the extended mag on. So the extended mag is taking the, so it takes it from 30 with a regular mag all the way up to 50. So it's essentially got as many bullets in it as an AR, but it's firing much slower, and each bullet, so it's 50 bullets goes a really long way with the Feng because of the slower fire rate. We're going to pair this as well with the quick draw grip, massive boost to aim down sight speed. So we actually get it's a 33% to aim down sight speed and jump aim down sight speed with the quick draw grip. So that's definitely something that you want to be utilizing in close quarters engagements with this gun. Again, provided you're not missing your shots, but that's a given. Don't miss your shots with any gun because you're not going to be dealing any damage. You're going to be having a really good time with this. Something I do love, the no stock. It doesn't look quite right, and you would think from the previous Call of Duty games that having no stock used to literally just double your recoil. There is no downsides to using a no stock option for the Feng. So it looks weird, but statistically and in-game, all it does is improve hipfire movement speed, and strafing movement speed. So movement speed, obviously, is just how quickly we can move. The movement speed for this gun is 5.7 meters per second. You'll see in the gameplay that I've got for you, and I'll show you quickly in the firing range. That's like, you are moving, definitely. You are definitely on the move there. Hipfire movement speed is essentially, if I was just to hold the gun at here, if you like, and fire, I can strafe quite nicely. But strafing movement speed is how much I can strafe without firing. So obviously you start firing, you slow down ever so slightly, but we get boosts to all of those factors of movement with the no stock attachment. For the laser, I'm using the hipfire to ADS accuracy. And what this, the Strelok laser for hipfire to ADS accuracy, I will quickly show you why. So what this essentially does is, you can see here, I've got the crosshair of the gun. So if you see when I'm literally tapping aim down sight speed, you see it's instantly going super small. If you didn't have the Strelok laser, it would very slowly go small. So if you suddenly saw someone and you're essentially going to be clicking the fire and the aim button at the same time, it's exactly on point straight away. So you can see, if I was to aim at this and press both triggers, the first bullet will pretty much be on target because he fills the he's filling the crosshair as it miniaturizes. So I can essentially just do this, and I wasn't even controlling the recoil. Then you can see that was a nice 8 bullets, 297 damage. He's 3 bullets off dead there. 3 bullets, 3 damage off being dead there. So I can literally, he's dead. Yeah, I'm going to show you the recoil pattern nice and quickly. So I'm just going to loose 30-40 rounds at this board, and you can see the natural the recoil pattern of this gun without me controlling the recoil. As you can see, there is a little bit of a snake in there, but you'll be surprised, most guns do actually have that snake, and it's actually a lot more severe in some other guns that you probably are a lot more used to using. I think the Grau is quite bad. The Kilo has like a proper jut as well in the recoil pattern for the standard build. So in terms of taking out enemies, you can see each of those enemies, because it was under that 90 meters damage range, they all went down within roughly the same amount of time. Plus I'm working my way through that jutting recoil pattern as I'm moving from enemy to enemy to enemy. And I'll still be able to control that recoil by the third enemy 4 seconds pretty much into full auto firing at them. So yeah, that's a really good plus for this gun. If you are a little bit worried about the recoil, then maybe you want to forego the ability to aim in and be really accurate, then I would just suggest using the recoil springs. I actually don't have them unlocked yet, but the reason why I'm actually not fussed about getting them unlocked is because the recoil springs for the Feng only provide a 5% improvement. Most recoil springs do 10 to 15%, but for the Feng, for some reason, it's only 5%, and I don't think at the degrees per second that we're looking at here, at horizontal recoil 7.17 degrees, you know, a 5% difference is, it's less than 0.4 degrees per second. You're not going to notice it, unfortunately, in the grand scheme of a fight. Even when it comes to the vertical recoil, we've got 45.4 and it's going to 43, so it's what, it's around about 2 degrees per second. What was it? Yes, 2.27 degrees per second. If I've worked that out off the top of my head. So you're getting no benefit essentially from the recoil spring. So that is why that is the sort of empty attachment slot for this 8 attachment build. Do let me know what you think of it down in the comments. I have been going on. I've actually been recording for 10 minutes now already. But this gun, it's definitely a go-to for me if I do just want to have. It's a little bit different because of the fire rate, as you can see. So yeah, thank you very much if you did make it this far into the video. It got to 10 minutes long before I had that phone call. Do leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe for more. Let me know down in the comments what you think of it, and also other guns you want to see. If there's any guns that you've discovered that sort of just break the meta. I love the off-meta weapons. I always say at the end of these intros, it's so boring, the same 3 guns being used over and over again when there's 170 guns in this game. Obviously it's more limited for ranked, but still, there's loads of guns that we could be using, and they're just all going unnoticed, unused, and, you know, make something like this. Make a no-stock LMG with a 50-round drum mag that is good up to 90 meters, but has a laser that allows it to act like a submachine gun. I mean, that's quite the combo, isn't it? But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and enjoy the gameplay.
One on you? Yeah.
Enemy soldier incoming. Reloading.
Ah, shit. Well played, Jim. Well played. Love that.
That was absolute pure luck, I'll be honest.
What sight is it you're using?
It's like a holographic sight. I do quite like it, but when I'm not feeling like I'm being very accurate, I don't like it. Oh, there's.
I was thinking so.
I reckon that fight. Yeah, I did hit him.
Precision, straight away.
You got precision?
Yep.
Downed him.
Yeah, and I can't put my head straight down.
Cracked him. Right, if it goes through that door, it jumps across.
Now I can put my head straight down. It's a joke, isn't it, this game?
I've got a 20-second wait on my cluster.
Yeah, when you said downed, when you said you downed him, I tried to put the airstrike down there. It said 17 seconds. I was like, yeah, all right, okay.
So you can die and come back in 17 seconds.
Yeah, you may as well just not bother in it.
Oh, they are very low. Can get a grenade over there? I can. I hit him as well with my grenade.
Below.
I'm assuming from where that's like coming from. Down. I did just down a guy, now I can't finish him. Oh, he's dead.
Jump across.
Get him? What? I cracked him. He's getting himself up. Well done, Steve. Oh no, there's another one,
Yeah, play. Love it. Getting a smoke now straight away. Love that, Gio.
A gas mask here, Steve.
Oh, love that as well, thank you. Zip. Rats.
Oh, right as well. You might want to run, Steve. He's pushing me.
Oh, I had the wrong gun out.
I went down immediately. Let's have a look, because he is... Yeah. One's on the shop at the back.
Oh no.
Hit him.
Oh, I need to try and just swim around.
Got one.
No, I ran out of bullets. How many bullets is in that gun? He was cracked. Never mind, he's in the bottom. To your left there, the C4 on the floor.
I literally
Go on.
need a plate. I can't do anything.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
Got one here.
It's poor by Steve, that. Poor by Steve.
In the top bit. Very top bit.
Yeah.
Like an effective fire.
Well done.
One done, boys.
Yeah, I got a couple hits on that one.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. Reloading.
They're in here, I can hear them. Another one. One left. I've got no armor. I'm gonna try it.
Disgusting kill I just did.
Where
He's
is
below
he?
me now. I got him.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map.
It's on right on the roof.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
He's a jumpy fucker, that one.
He is.
Squad mate is redeploying.
Right, I need
Well
to.
done.
Can we try and get load out? How much money we got? Yeah, we can go
There
armour.
is still another guy here somewhere.
Where
Camp
do you-
boys.
What we doing, sorry mate?
One behind the tank.
Armour.
Yeah, one up Mars.
You're in the top 10. Hostile UAV in the area.
Ah, he's one shot on me. I'm like,
No more second
I don't see him.
Sorry mate, I couldn't
no,
get
no,
there.
Steve got him. I missed like again. Here, I missed one shot, like one bullet.
One,
Like
yeah.
trap shields here, boys.
Like you were saying though, innit?
Yeah.
It's
You do an obscene amount of damage there.
Steve, drop a bit of money, lad.
He's on the walkway. On the walkway. Ow.
We're gonna have to get up, aren't we? What, on the tower?
Oh, he's here. The guy that you shot, he jumped off long and he's going all the way around, I'm pretty sure.
he's there on the roof. He's there on the roof. Where that gun is. Where that gun is, he's there.
I'm dropping the munitions as you push, grab it.
Stay on the roof.
I don't think so. No. He's inside. One of them's just gone in here. One of them's just gone inside the bio.
Time's almost done. Finish the mission.
It's behind the forklift. One down to the left.
Two down.
Got him.
See ya. Air striking out, that was boys, come on.
Boys, come on.
The Feng was much better than
Feng G.
the SMG. Lovely precision.
Lovely, wasn't it? Lovely, jubbly.
Yeah.
Where? Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, your mark went really far away then, my bad.
I couldn't ping him.
Enemies are dropping
Dropping
into
him.
the area.
How is he alive? Now he's dead, there we go.
Target down. Marking the rest of them.
Follow me. Come up this way. Follow me. Ready?
Target's gone dark. We lost the contract.
I think there's someone on the boat as well. Is this a... Oh. They're right above us.
Yeah, now let's go.
Fire sale active. My station prices have been reduced.
Peace out.
Come on. Well played, lad.
That's
Gas
all
mask
my
there.
stuff. Or I have to find another loadout.
In tower. Have you got a sniper?
Down
Oh,
him.
you have. Lovely. That was a
I've not got a sniper, but I got that.
Destroyed.
But I like Big Map rank, but I think it's just more interesting research. It's just more fast paced.
Have you got a sniper for the guy on here, look?
Oh yeah.
That's a bit mean. Huh?
I got the I like got a one tap on him, knowing that it was all I needed. Oh no, it's tower. Now I've got to jump off.
Oh!
Down. Go on, lad. Well played. Seen that. I shot him as well, but well played. Sniper in the window.
Which one? Could you point out the window?
Next to Grandma's.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Middle floor.
Yeah.
Hostile
Cracked him.
UAV
How's
in
that
the
not
area.
go down him, Gio?
I didn't even get a hit. I didn't even get a hit mark, and my rocket must have gone all the way through. Yeah, I think the room's too big. The rocket's going to the back of the room. Do they all jump off?
He's in there. Hit one there.
there.
Hit one there, lad.
Cracked. They still in there?
Boys, we need to get over, boys.
No. Chill.
Sniper, 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 sniper.
Need use this
Boys,
shot.
we need to get over.
Play up there.
Has anyone got any rockets? Oh, sorry, there's munitions here.
Just threw one down.
Advise you head for the safe zone. You've got a lot of ground to cover.
Let's go, let's go.
Right, UAV up now. This is the time to use it, I think. There's someone at the shop. Interesting, can get a single hit on him.
Downed on the shot.
Oh, I just absolutely just
One here.
wrecked him.
I might die doing this, but if I survive, it's going to be good. Okay, I'm in a really good spot here.
No, you're not.
Go to me, boys.
I can't make that jump.
I
that you
swear
just
there was a
did
guy
there.
on me just here.
There's one in there.
Yeah, I just fired a rocket into it and nothing happened.
Gas is moving. You're in the top 3. Don't let up now.
I got in jail. I've got hold of him. Try and get to my
Where is
side
he
though.
now? I've lost sight of him completely. Oh, he's throwing grenades. He's still down there. Just throwing a smoke.
Cracked.
Is he top
Stay
floor?
up, whatever you do.
Yeah.
Finish your mission. Take them down.
Cracked him again. In that case. Two in a row.
Well played, boys.
Enemy squads eliminated.
Played.
Excellent work.
Now he's gonna have to go out on the big bog building you're on, because my food's there. And as you know yourself, McDonald's does not stay hot for long.
So the final kill cam that I
Man,
didn't get a kill for.
I got the kill.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
didn't-
damaged him like hell, man.
Yeah,
Mad, isn't it?
I got 2 hit markers. Only got 2 kills for 2k damage.